We are playing 3 of the GMT games. We are on turn 8C. We're just about to do the initiative. Get my log file. Working on doing better log files. Okay, here we go. That's 31. So we say 91. Go in, fire. Over there. See what we have here. Yeah. Now we got over there as a squad. Over here. Well, over here on the bridge. Going over the bridge. Yes. Yes, indeed. 3 nice juicy targets. Oh, the smoke is gone anyways, so, but yeah, we got 3 nice juicy targets over here going over the bridge. Yeah, already. Each one of these tanks over here is going to fire against one of these units going over the bridge right here. So are they all BMP2s? Okay, they're all BMP2s. Now the range is going to be right here. Nope, don't want flying tanks. Oh, oh. All right, I'm going to have to adjust that. All right, let's go down. So that's going to be a range of 10. So I'm going to do both 2 shots from 2 different vehicles in that. And then this right here, is also going to be firing down there. So all 3 of those vehicles are going to be firing in that direction. Oh, that one's going to be a range of 11. So these are my 3 shots that I'm going to have. Those are the 3 shots that I'm going to have. Any modifiers? Let's look at BMP2. I think that BMP2s have a size modifier, if I'm correct. So let's look at Soviets and BMP2s. Okay, BMP2s. Yes, they have -1 size modifier. And they have armor that's thin as toilet paper. Okay, so that's going to be short range, I believe. Always got to double check this. Yep, short range. So it's going to be short range. -1. Oops. Target size. +1. +2 laser sight. Anything else that modifies it? I don't believe so. Oh, moving target. Moving target is -2. And turret, those will both be within the front 180, so I'm not worried about that. And it's not opportunity fire anyways, so, or overwatch fire. Okay, so the net modifier is going to be 0, so I'll need 70 to hit. that's a hit. That will be a now these are all simultaneous, so the group smoke won't look. And it's actually something like, yeah, because I'll shoot and shoot even attacks previously. So 24, straight front, that's going to be a knockout. Yep, that's a knockout. Now we're getting places. KO. East 48, and I'm going to brew up. He is a brew up. Excellent. And then very rapid fire finally. Those tanks, I'll mark them all with fire. Spot fire, and I want to delete the tanks, just the marker. Delete. That was effective now. And not only that, you have 2 brewed up vehicles over there. Plus, now I have to roll for the 3 crews that are over there. Let's see if they have a chance to bail out before these things go boom. All right. So bail out, bail out. Okay, so 2 of them. Then he has 61 plus. And the knocked out, they need a 21 plus. So I need a 21 plus for knocked out. Okay. All right. So let's roll. 21 plus first. Let's see. 87, so 1 unit bails out. I believe there's also plus 10 modifier because under armor. It can't be undercover because there's no undercovers in this game, but there's under armor. So now I'll go do the 281s. 85. I'm going to have to take a look at that 10 plus. Be right back. This up so I can see the. It's research. I'm going to go over to the Soviets, BMP2. So that right there, we're half and half. It's under armor, transport, and combat. So they are under armor. So they do get a plus 10 bonus to bailing out. So that means the second unit bails out. Transport vehicle. Finally for the third unit. Oh, bail. Third unit. Oh, wait a minute. No. Yes. Third unit. Oh. Actually, the second unit bailed out. Second. Let me take a look at the chart. See how that works. So plus 10 modifier. So yeah, that makes it easier to bail, or harder to bail if it's not knocked out or brewed up. They're less likely to bail out. Okay, cool. Plus 10 plus 10, and it is a die roll modifier. Die roll modifier to bail. Okay. So that means all three of the units, they're all going to be suppressed. And so they're going to be all under suppression. So let's do these. So first you have one that's knocked out. Oops. And there's survive. Then you have this one's going to be damage, root up. That unit survives, and then this one right here is going to be right click, root up. So those are the vehicles. So I'm going to put the vehicles back into place, and then I'll take care of the passengers. That creates a lot of brew up smoke, so that's going to make it a little bit more difficult now. And all these are all going to be suppressed. All these, and they can face in any direction. So I want to rotate clockwise, rotate clockwise. So I want to face in that direction. All right. So that's some good shooting there. So now we roll, now we get the staggered initiative phase. Okay. Staggered initiative, fire phase. Do an initiative roll, and NATO rolls first. NATO gets 97. NATO wins. Okay, so. Okay, who else can fire? I don't think I have any other fire. Nope. No more fires for. That was some good shooting there. Okay. Left. So it's okay. Well, Soviets are going to try to fire back. Take out those tanks that took out us. So over here, I have one tank, and it's in the midst of brew up smoke. So that's going to be the first one to fire. Right there. And each one of these can, fire separately because it's separate platoons. So one unit, that's range of 9, so it's going to be short range, brew up smoke, short range, brew up smoke. Oops. Brew up -2, and laser +2, cover -1. So it's going to be short range -1, -1, gyro modifier. So what do I need to hit? It needs, sorry, a 63 to hit, and 100, and it's okay. That's about as missy of a miss you can get. And if I were using breakdown, that'd also be a weapon breakdown, but I'm not using breakdown. So, all right, so far so good. Next group, we got 3 right here. Let's see, we got these 2, we got these 2. So we're going to do these 2. And we're going to fire from here to there. And it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be short range. It's going to be each vehicle attacks a separate vehicle in the hex. That's going to be, the modifier is going to be short range. no brew up smoke, so it's going to be -1 for cover and +2 for laser sight. And actually, for that last shot, the laser sight wouldn't have counted anyways because smoke negates lasers. So, but over here, so we got short range +1, so we need a 77 to hit. Oops. 77 to hit. And it's 30, so that's a hit. And we gotta see where that hits though now. I believe it's turret front. So let's see the penetration factors over here. Okay. Let's get EV. Penetration factor 97. Turret front level 110. Bounces off. Okay. Penetration 110. Penetration 96. Wow. 96. Armor is 110. This. Next shot. 93 is a miss. All right, so far so good for the. This is a good phase for the Americans. Those tanks are really, American armor's doing really well. Let's put it that way. Damaged. Spot fire. So each one of these tanks can spot 3 units. So the top tank, let's say, was able to keep spot on these. Second tank is able to keep spot on these and these 2. The third tank will keep spot on these if it can. Let's see. Let's see if it can spot. Yeah, it can spot. So I have enough units to spot. So okay, each unit fires at each tank fires at target. You got short range, cover, -1, laser, +2, so 77 to 59 hits, but does it do any damage? All right, what kind of hit is that? 59 is a 5. It's a hull front hit. Okay, that might actually hull front hit. That might actually take it out. So let's take it the hull front. Damn. That actually does not penetrate. That's almost impossible. At short range, you would have to get point blank range to have a chance to. Wow. Well, penetration 96. Armor 100. I think I'm going to start using variable penetration next turn. Because that is so close, and a +4 would actually penetrate that. But then again, it might actually take away some hits, but I'm going to use variable penetration next time. All right, second shot. I guess the only damage they can do now is really track it maybe. 45. Okay. Turret, front hit. No penetration. Wow. All right, that's devastating. It's devastating. All right. Delete. Okay, so how many units? Oh, shoot. Okay, so they fired. So I was able to maintain spots. I have 3 vehicles. I'm able to retain spots on 9 targets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One of these, and then I have this guy in Overwatch, these guys in Overwatch who can probably keep track of these 2 vehicles. So all these armored units I can keep track of. And I can spot all these units over here. I'm not able to, I don't have enough people to spot them. So they're going to lose their spot because we're not able to maintain spot on these. So it is what it is. The spot move. Right. So I can maintain spot on these infantry units basically, and that's it. So these units right here, I can't maintain spot on. Okay. So that's it. So now these 2 are firing. Yeah. They get points for taking out American tanks. So yeah, they're firing at them. Oh, brother, there. If I go over, even if I go over here, whoa, even if I go over there, it's still a hull front hit. And that front armor, I mean, hull front. See, it's hull front, and that the armor's just going to bounce off the armor. There's no point to it. But again, it's a track hit, and that doesn't count for any points. Unless I were to use variable armor, which I think we're going to use next time. We'll see. Alright, well, they're not going to be able to do much damage if they fire it. They're not going to be able to do it. The best they can do, if they get lucky, is do a turret hit. The only other target I have in range is going to be that infantry platoon, and that infantry platoon right squad isn't spotted. So all I can do is fire over here and hope for a track hit. Just one shot at this one. It's a miss anyways. And then all I can say is, wow, that front armor, that Abrams, is significant. 79 is a miss anyways. All right, so it's a good fire phase for the Americans. For the NATO, very good fire phase. Very good fire phase. Let's see what these are. What are these? Okay, so I'm going to remove the spot fire. Oops. Spot fire. All right. I'm going to pause. Okay, remove the spot fire. Oh, no, actually those are spotted, aren't they? Yeah, because those were the ones that are... Because we had 3 units. I can have 12 units spotted because I also got this guy in Overwatch. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I can have 2 more units spotted. How about over here? Do I have anybody over here? I can have a squad spot. I'd rather have the vehicles spotted. Okay, so these 2 vehicles I can maintain spot on. 80. I can show you that in a moment. Spot. I'm going to show you the spotting chart. So let's look at the spotting chart. It's on chart B. Across here. See, oh, a veteran. I can actually, so there's no problem spotting. So I can spot 4 enemy units per spotting unit. So I can spot 4 more. So I can, all of these right here I can spot. All right, that's plenty. Spot move. Spot move. And I just have to remember that I want to maintain spots on all those. All right, so now we're going into the movement phase. So all right, let's see how we're doing this. So Soviets won initiative. So Soviets won initial. Soviets won initiative. First. Okay, so now over here, I'm going to load these guys up. That takes half the movement factors. Delete, obviously. And so that means they're going to be able to move. They have a movement factor of 3. Shift to the right. 1. Turn right. 2, 3, and turn. So I can get in on the action next time. Okay. Okay. Initiative. Soviets win. So Soviets. This guy right here can move. And I gave him a move command, didn't I? Should have kept that. So they're not going to, it's going to be more difficult for them to lose suppression because I actually did something. All right, so the question is this unit spotted? Is that Bradley? That just showing up spotted. Range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what do I need? I mean, it has a ton of units looking in that direction. So spotting season 70 plus 10 for each additional unit. Yeah, they're spotted. Unless I roll 100, which I don't. Okay. And that other unit right there, nobody spot it, so it's obviously not going to be spotted. Should I keep the suppressed on? There we go. Ooh. Okay. All right, initiative. So Bradley was spotted. Do the initiative. NATO 76. NATO win. Soviet. NATO win. Soviet moves. Okay. just going to move this squad right here over there. They're going to try and get off the board. They go out of line of sight. They lose their spot. Okay. Initiative. NATO 21. 41. Soviets. 3. And Soviet move. So I have one vehicle over here, engineers in it. So I'm going to move them. They have their move command somewhere. There it is. I can move it. All right, let's get on board. Command over there, hidden. Is there anybody else over there? Do I have 2 units survive? I guess so. Did I just not remove them? Yeah, I actually think I did have 2 units survive, so they're actually moving with them. And that unit right there is not spotted because they're in a gully. Alright, so this unit right here, there are no wrecks here. Right. So they can't use movement rate. They have brew up smoke there. They have brew up smoke there. X vehicle smoke brew up +1. All right, I don't know if brew up smoke is cumulative. I have to look it up. Okay. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, depending if brew up smoke is cumulative. Turn right. Actually, yeah, turn right. 7. Now they're able to go 1 more if brew up smoke is cumulative. Okay, so brew up smoke is not cumulative because you can only have 1 brew up counter in the hex. So this has 1 more to go and it goes right there. And also I don't need to have the original vehicle marker in a hex according to the rules. So I can get rid of these. Delete and just alt X. All you need is the KO and the brew up. Okay. All right, and over here we just need 1 KO and 1 brew up. And all I might, yeah, 1 KO and 1 brew up. I'm just getting rid of the original vehicles right now. Okay, another question. How many wrecks can you have in a hex side? If you can only have 1 brew up, but can you have multiple wrecks in a hex side? So I'm going to pause. Okay, more clarification. If a brew up or a KO is in the hex, you don't need to put another one. So brew up as high as you can go. So I can remove that. As long as this is my KO, yeah, I can remove those 2. Okay, that cleans up the board a little bit. We're learning. I'm going to take it. Okay, just cleaned up the board a little bit. So I removed. So every hex either has you can have 1 brew up or 1 KO. If you have a KO and you get a brew up, it becomes a brew up. And you don't have to keep the original vehicle markers on it. Alrighty. So that's a movement. That movement's done. Do I have any more NATO movement? I have 1 more unit. Okay. In it. It went NATO 76, NATO wins. Soviet moves. Okay. Let me see. Okay, these guys, I guess, had a movement command, I believe. I'm almost certain they did. Oh, it's right there. You can see it. You can actually see it when I grab it. Like when you do this. I just saw it. See, there it is. Okay. So they're going to move. Their movement rate is 7. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3. There's a gully hex. Are they wheeled? No, they're tracked. Let's look at the gully. They're tracked. Cost 2, but there's a cost 2, and there's only a 15% bog chance. So they're going to take that. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I rolled. Okay. Then I check for bog. So bog. Right, so they can move 1, 6, and they're gonna go down here. 1 for 7. Yay, they get almost off the board. Okay. Next. In it. One thing I notice is that these gullies right here is a 50% chance of getting bogged. Not bogged, but hull down. That's pretty darn good. And in this beginning of the scenario, if you get another 20%, that extra 20% that the Americans have for bogging to try to, that extra 20%, hull down. 50% base chance to get hull down in a gully. The first 3 turns of this scenario, the NATO forces have plus 20. So that means there would be a 70% chance of getting hull down over here. This would be an interesting position to set up in. Okay, anyways, initiative. Roll once. All right, so Soviets win, NATO moves. And that's going to be visums right here. I can actually move that. Move marker. I don't need to have this vehicle because I already have the brew up. Come on. All right. Delete. There we go. Okay, good. Okay, so there's only, I gotta make sure they're not spotted. Excellent. Okay. Make sure I can see this suppressed. All right. Only Soviets have moves left. Oops. So these guys, this guy right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and stop. Right, how about these guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. Those tanks. Yeah, 4. Oh yeah, because that's the command vehicle. Can I get everybody in range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Put it over here. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. If I go right there, I have everybody in command span range. That's my headquarters unit, so I'll face in that direction. And I'll move the RD right there. Nice. Okay. Right click, delete. All right. That's it for Soviet move. So that's it for the move phase. So I just want to make sure I'm not over spotting. So these units both spot fire. So I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 units that can each spot 4 vehicles. I can spot 16 vehicles total. I can spot 16 vehicles. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I can spot everybody within this group right here. So the Soviets now have everybody back within command range. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, they don't. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So everybody can get a move command and pretty much leave the board next turn, maybe. All right, I remove this Overwatch because no one came close enough to have a real chance of getting a hit. So they're still under full cover. Just remove the excess markers. There we go. Okay. So these guys right here are going to be moving. I don't want them under full cover. Any other suppression? All these guys are going to get suppression off. So next turn they'll be able to roll to see if they lose suppression. So off and suppression. Right click off. Stack those the way they're supposed to be. There we go. Okay. So let's look at suppression for the American units up here. Okay, so removal of suppression for these guys and these guys. Just remove that. No command, because I actually gave them a move command for some silly reason. All right, so for them to actually lose suppression, I believe it's on this chart. That might not be. Let's see. For them to lose suppression. No, it's on the other chart. Cool. There it is. So they need a 70 because they're Americans. Suppress recovery is 70, and they had a command other than no command. So 70 to remove suppression. 8, oops. Okay, so first one, suppression remove. Second one, 59, 69, 79. Suppression's removed on him. Delete. plus 20 die roll modifiers. Okay, so that's it. Usually I like to only record one turn. I mean, half hour, but this video went a little bit long. I kind of got caught up on what I was doing. So, well, first I want to place him in full cover so he can recover from suppression. So I'll clone that. And the other unit's not suppressed and it's on the move, so I'm just gonna let it move. Alright, that's it. Learned a lot. Thank you, everybody. I want you to have a great